All right, let's do this. Certainly a sad and scary and strange day. And it was nice for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, to have some normalcy of having a Celtics game tonight to distract us from, as I pick my nose, what happened in DC today and just the shocking and scary and ridiculous events that unfolded there. It was it was nice to have just a break from the news for a little bit and watch the Celtics and a game that was I was really looking forward to, and it didn't disappoint. It was a really tough, tight game. I was shown by the final score 107-105. Celtics come out on top. Celtics looked like they were in control early, took a 15-point lead. Then you know the story. Third quarter came around. They got outscored in that quarter 35-27. No surprise there. Celtics just don't play well in the third quarter. They don't like it. They won't play well in it. They refuse to do it. So, well, not too shocking, but the C's battled back in the fourth, thanks to some really nice shooting from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who were both really, really good the whole night. Brown finished with 21 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, filling up the stat sheet there. Tatum was the high scorer tonight. He had 27 points and 4 assists, 1 steal, 5 rebounds. So really good games from each of your star players. And then you got some decent production from the bench. Everybody who played scored in this game. The whole bench. Ojale had 5. Grant Williams had 5. I thought he played really good defense too. Played a smart game. Robert Williams, I'm going to just keep saying it until he keeps getting more playing time. 15 minutes, deserves more. Made the most of it. 8 points, 4 rebounds, a block, and a steal. Peyton Pritchard, 6 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, including the game-winning tip, which was a very, very Marcus Smart-esque play, being in the right place at the right time. Peyton Pritchard is endearing himself to Boston fans as quickly as anybody in recent memory in terms of Celtics draft picks has just come in, and with his work ethic and late draft pick status and earning these minutes and making good plays, smart plays, big plays, working hard on the court. He's become already a star in this city. I'm not saying he's going to be a star player, but he's an NBA player, and he's an NBA player that is going to help this team going forward. And coming off of a career high the other night, what does he do tonight? Doesn't shoot all that well, but he plays smart. And when it counted the most, he stuck his nose in the middle of those trees in the paint and tipped in the game winner with 0.2 seconds remaining. So really, really great job by Pritchard there to put the finishing touches on a really hard-fought game. Also want to give credit to my guy, Rob Williams, who may have gone unnoticed at the last play of the game because there's just 0.2 seconds left, but you can score in a lob and tip with 0.2 seconds left. We saw that in the first game of the season that the Bucks tried to do that with Giannis. Tristan Thompson got called for a foul in that one. A lot of people were saying maybe that was not the right person to be guarding Giannis there, and it should have been Rob Williams. Credit to Brad Stevens, who I don't credit that often, but he did a really, really good job making sure Rob Williams was in the game for that. And Williams did his job perfectly, fronting the potential tip in and swatting it away. So really great presence of mind there to not even give Miami a chance to send that one into overtime. Again, it's an encouraging win to beat a team that knocked you out of the playoffs. I'm sure the Celtics really wanted this one, and they got the victory on a night where I'm sure every single player was distracted, as everybody in the United States is today, and a lot of people throughout the country, because it's an unprecedented thing that we saw happen in our nation's capital, and hard to play under those circumstances. And in addition to that, the ruling yesterday that the police officers who shot and paralyzed Jacob Blake will not be charged. I think it was a very emotional and hard time for the players, and I give them a lot of credit for not just playing, but putting out a message to the Celtics in the Heat about social justice and social justice reform, because I think we all know the situation in the Capitol would have unfolded a lot differently had those terrorists and rioters been black instead of white. And that's a really, really sad, shameful state that we have in our country. But that's the truth. And I think that's a hard burden for these players who are predominantly African American to play with. And in part of their statement, they said they wanted to play tonight in part to give other people joy. And I think that is just a wonderful message to send. And it's something that I know for my mental health, because I was struggling today. I deal with anxiety, and it was hard for me today. And the game created a sense of normalcy and distraction for me, and it really helped. And I really appreciate the players for doing that, and giving people a little bit of a distraction on what was a very, very difficult day. So ultimately, a really good win. But the bigger picture is that this was a tough day, and I think that the players made the right call. And I'm glad the Celtics got a win. That made me feel even better. I'm not saying that Miami fans don't feel the right shouldn't have the opportunity to feel better, but it's a game. Somebody has to win. I'm glad it was the Celtics. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will talk to you after the next game. I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching as much basketball as possible to distract me until January 20th, when hopefully this long national nightmare is over. But if you have anything to say, or if you need somebody to reach out to, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to talk. I appreciate everybody who watches and comments, and thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you want, comment if you want, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. All right, everybody, talk to you after the next Celtics game. Keep safe, keep healthy, and be nice to each other. Really, be nice to each other. Do something nice for a neighbor or for a friend or for a stranger. Just spread kindness. We need it right now. All right, everybody. See ya.